100 words per minute for 5 minutes. 10 seconds more. 5 seconds more. Start. India was renowned for its varied textiles in the trade of the pre-industrial era. Many foreign travelers like Ibn Battuta have left elaborate accounts of the exquisite textiles sold in the markets during the Sultanate period. In ancient times, Indian textiles were traded with China, Indonesia, as well as with the Roman world. The Roman merchant navy was eventually replaced by Arab traders and thereafter by the Portuguese after Vasco da Gama arrived in India at the end of the 15th century. In course of time, during the 16th century, European companies established base in the subcontinent and became a part of this lucrative commercial connection. India became the largest exporter of textiles the world had ever known, with the textiles trade reaching its height in the 18th and 19th centuries. During the Mughal era, the chief imports of the country included bullion, raw silk, horses, ivory and precious stones, velvet and brocades. Exports were largely various textiles, indigo, spices and miscellaneous goods. Traffic along land routes was restricted and insecure, therefore sea routes and rivers were more advantageous for commercial purposes. Indian textiles dominated the Indian Ocean trade with Southeast Asia for centuries. Overseas markets bought Indian cloth, which was not only cheaper but beautiful. Surviving cargo manifests suggest that designers in India created patterns targeted at the specific needs of these markets and experimented with new weaves and patterns. Indian weavers and dyers were capable of handling global range of techniques and of changing these rapidly in response to shifts in demand. The popularity of Indian textiles can be gauged by the number of words that have made their way into the English lexicon. Indian textiles have been subjected to the doldrums of history. Under colonialism, India was subject to huge imports of machine-made cheap textiles and piece goods that reduced home spinning and displaced weavers. In more recent times, the dynamics of globalization and change have ushered in an era of challenges from multiple manufacturing hubs and integrated global supply chains. The varied handlooms of India, however, continue to be prized products and command niche markets. In the past few years, global trade growth has been sluggish with slow and uneven recovery in major developed countries and moderated growth in developing countries. Growth in the volume of world trade is expected to continue to remain sluggish this year at 2.8%, unchanged from 2015. Imports of developed countries is expected to be moderate this year, while demand for imported goods in developing Asian economies is expected to pick up according to the WTO. Global trade growth should rise to 3.6% in 2017 as reported by WTO economists. The global trading environment today is inherently challenging. Over the years, India's direction of trade has gradually shifted to emerging markets, although traditional markets like the US and the EU continue to be important strongholds for our T&C exports. Many large emerging economies face a challenging macroeconomic environment.